Hello, welcome to this week's video of my new comic pools for the week. I'm gonna start off with Marvel, excuse me, DC, and then move into Marvel, and then go into my independent stuff like Image, Aftershock, Ablaze, all that. So I didn't bag them this week, so we're gonna start off with Fables: The Black Forest, part 3 of 12. If you guys are reading Fables, it is a really good story. Um, I just started getting into it about a year ago, but it's really good. Uh, I would start off with the Black Forest, part one, which I think is issue 151, but it's good. Next, we have the Jurassic League #3. Really cool cover. Really cool cover. If you like if you like superheroes, it's really good. But it's also got dinosaurs. I mean, everybody is a dinosaur in it. The artwork's a little gritty, but overall, I think it's a very good comic. Here's a picture of the artwork. Really good. Um, I'm just, I mean, the Joker as a lizard's pretty cool. Next, Black Adam #2. I really like the first issue. A little bit of the backstory on the Black Adam and how the Black Adam is dying, so he is passing off his power to someone else. And it's a good run of Black Adam. The movie comes out soon, so that's why I think they started it back up. Uh, Next, the Batman the Knight #7. Really good story by Chip Zdarsky, who is probably one of my favorite writers. But it's Batman before he becomes Batman. It's Bruce Wayne getting kicked out of finishing school and whatever, and he wants to learn how to be the best at everything, like crime solving. So he's learning from like the best thief in the world and so on and so forth. It's really good. Next is a tie-in to DC versus Vampires. It's All Out War #1. Really cool cover also. Um, Really good series. If you like vampires, you'll like this. I mean, the artwork in this is really good too. It's mostly black and white. You see, with fucking red blood everywhere, but pretty cool. Next, we're moving into Marvel. That's all my DC this week. So my first new Marvel, I'm gonna do the number ones first, is Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings. Or Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. I've never read Shang-Chi before, so I'm excited to start with the new run since this is issue 1. Excited for it. I really enjoyed the movie. Next is Knights of X. I think it's an older comic, like it came out a while ago, but the guy who runs my comic book shop, he usually gets me like all the Scotty Young variants of covers, and this one came in this week, so he just put it in my box. Don't really read Knights of X, but I usually get every Scotty Young cover I can. Next, it's not really I mean, it kind of is a one. It's Alien Annual. The last Alien run they did was very, very well wrote, I thought. And up until they left the space station and went onto the planet, it's weird. It starts falling off after that, but I think they're done with that part. Um, I'm excited. And then they're starting out the Predator, I think, next month. Predator #1. Excited for that to start up. Next, we have, I think it ties into the Marvel event of the summer, which is Judgment Day. It's Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. So from what I've heard, it's the Eternals are trying to kill the X-Men, and the Avengers kind of get in the way, as they do. And don't really read much superhero comics, but I'm excited to see. I'm excited to try it out. I don't know how I'm gonna like it, but I'm hopeful. Next, Savage Spider-Man #5. Uh, I'm really enjoying the Savage Spider-Man just because it's like a darker take. Uh, I don't know. I like it, but basically, Spider-Man has morphed into a spider, and he's trying to control his killing instincts. Pretty cool. Next, we have Darth Vader, number 25. I really enjoy the Star Wars books or comics, and thoroughly enjoying the Darth Vader. Some of the artwork, it's really good. Next, we have Han Solo and Chewbacca, issue 4. Um, really good story. It's like a little bit of the background. It gives a lot of background into Han and Chewie and everything before they joined up with Luke and Leia, I believe it is. Like a younger Han. And he's still working for Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt. Sorry. Next, for Marvel, we have Deadpool Bad Blood, issue 3. Really liking Deadpool Bad Blood. If you like Deadpool, give it a try. I'm trying to keep this video short, but it's going over. Sorry. There was a lot this week. Next, we have New Fantastic Four, issue 2. And, yeah, not much to say. It's Wolverine. Who else is in it? Wolverine, Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Joe Fixit, I think his name is. He's kind of like one of the Hulks. Good comic. I like the first issue. Don't really read No Fantastic Four, but I liked it. We're moving into the Image stuff here. This is number 1 of a comic called Rogues Gallery. It looked really dark, and I like dark comics. The artwork looks really good, very gory. We'll give it a try. Next is a comic I love by Daniel Warren Johnson called Do a Powerbomb. It's wrestling, so if you like wrestling and you like Daniel Warren Johnson's art, which is really good, there's some panels. It's good. It's a good comic. That's issue 2. Next is Seven Sons Part 2. I don't know how I felt about the first issue, but I decided I didn't know well enough to get the second one. Not really a fan of the artwork. It's not bad. It's just not my style, mainly. There's some of the artwork. It's good. I'm going to give the second issue to try and see how I like that and go from there. Next will be the last one we have for Image, called Gunslinger Spawn. This is issue 10. If you like Spawn and you like all the different kinds of Spawns, Gunslinger Spawn is really cool. It's just a Wild West Spawn. And he's been transported to this universe by Spawn, and they battle together, and it's pretty cool. Next, we have Aftershock Comics. The first one is The Brother of All Men. I'm going to have to stop this video soon because we can only go to 10 minutes. And, I don't know. Really excited for this one. It's weird. Don't really know much by Zach Thompson, but I'm excited. Next is issue 2 of A Calculated Man. Dude worked for the mob. He's really good with numbers, and then he decided he didn't want to do it anymore. And it's about him trying to take down the people he used to work for. It's pretty cool. Good story, good artwork. I'm excited. Next is The Ocean Will Take Us. It's a really good comic about like how corporation came into a small town, took it over, and how the high school kids are starting to find out about it and trying to do something about it. It's a good comic. Next, we have a Blaze Comics, Life Zero. It's a really good zombie comic. A Spec Ops team is sent into a infected city and are trying to rescue their daughter, and doesn't really work out. The artwork for this is fantastic. I think the guy who wrote it did Devil's Reign for Marvel too. Good story. But we're gonna have to stop it here. I have some Valiant, and I got Armorclads, Angel, and then some new ones by Oni and whatnot. But I can only go 10 minutes on this video, so just thank you for watching, and hopefully I get less next week so I can do a full video. Thank you guys.